Hi guys, I'm BK. I hope you all fine. So in my previous video, I explained about the concept of MTDIR volume. Those who are not watched the video, first go to watch my previous video first, then come to this video because this is the continuation of my first video. So in this video, we're going to do a hands-on on host path volume in Kubernetes. If you are new to this concept, please watch this video till the end because this video duration will be 10 minutes video. So if you spend the 10 minutes end of this video, you will gain good knowledge on this concept. Okay, let's get started. So before we deep dive into the hands-on session, we should understand the concept of host path volume. So what is the advantage, what is the disadvantage, what is the use case, how this host path volume is working on Kubernetes. We should know all the details. Then only we can easily do a hands-on. Okay. So firstly, let me explain you the volume path the host path volume use cases. So use cases means how this volume path is working and where we can use this volume path and where we can implement this volume path. Okay, so firstly, in my previous video I have explained about the concept of the MTDR volume. So MTDR is nothing but say ephemeral volume. So all the volume will be stored inside the uh, container as well as inside the node. Once the pod get deleted, once the container get deleted, our all the data which stored inside the node, which stored inside the container will be deleted, will be erased. Okay, so that's why we are calling MTDR is a ephemeral. Okay, but this host path is totally opposite. Why? Because this volume will be stored inside the node. Okay, so this is a node, and inside the node, if we create any pod, the pod will be scheduled inside the node. Who will schedule the pod? The scheduler is the one who decide the pod where to uh, place. Okay, so this is a node. So inside node we have a pod. Okay, so this one decided by scheduler. Okay, and where our volume will be stored, our volume will be stored inside the node. Okay, here inside the node. Now the question arises, if the pod get deleted, our data will be erased or not? So this is a question will arise. So not like that. If the pod get deleted, our data will be remain in the node. Okay, our data will not be deleted. So I hope you guys understand. This is the first advantage of host path volume. Okay, then our second advantage is we can use our volume. So this is the one volume. Okay, this is the one volume. So we can integrate this one volume with multiple pods. So this is a part 1, part 2 and part 3. So we can integrate. How to do that? So we will once I perform the hands-on session, so you will understand all the topics which I talking right now. Okay, the first one is the data will be stored on the node. So and second one is we can use single volume with multiple pods. So this is a second advantage. Okay, so that is the first advantage, that is second advantage. So what is the disadvantage of this concept? So the disadvantage is if the node get deleted, our data will be deleted. Okay, if the node get deleted, our data will be deleted. So I hope you guys understand this concept. So this is the biggest disadvantage. If the node gets deleted, our data will be deleted. Why? Because all our volume data will be stored inside the node. Okay, so I hope you guys understand the concept of host path volume. Okay, So now let's move to the hands-on session. So this is a repository I'm using this video. So you don't need to worry about the commands and codes which I'm performing in this video. You get everything on this repository. So you get this repository on this video description. Okay. And here you see I'm going to create a pod. So this is a API version 1. So this is a pod 1 host path example. So this is a pod name, and this is a container name is supposed to be 1, and I'm gonna use this Nginx latex image. So where this image pulled from? This image will be pulled from the Docker hub. So this is a port 80. Okay, and this is a volume mount. You see, this will be created inside the pod. This director will be automatically created inside the pod once the pod gets created. Okay, so this is the volume name. So here I created the volume. So this is the volume. So this folder supposed to be uh, in our node. So we should create this directory before we create this pod. So I hope you guys understand this concept. So I will create this directly. You don't need to worry about. But once you do this hands-on by yourself, you have to follow everything. You have to read all the lines. Then only you will understand. Okay. Otherwise, it's really hard to understand. Now, so I named this volume as shared hyphen volume. Okay. So here I used this host path. In my previous video, I used this place as empty dir. Okay. Here you see this path supposed to be exist in the node. Okay. We should create this manually before we create this pod. So the type is directory. Or because this HTML, this Gopal, everything is directory. Okay, here what I'm gonna do is I'm going to change Gopal to Vijay. So my favorite actor. Okay, and okay, let's create this part. Before that, we need to ensure this cluster is running or not. For that, you should perform this command. The command name is minikube uh, status. You see this? Everything is working fine. Now I'm going to open the terminator. The screen is visible. Okay. Let me change the directory. DevOps, publish, DevOps, day 3. So today is day 3. And you see here you can see this pod. Now Control Shift to O. Now I'm going to perform the command called kubectl play hyphen F. What does this F mean? F is a flag. So it's nothing but a file. Okay. Oh my gosh. What happened? Just read this. You know why? Because already this pod has created. So that is why it's showing like this. Control, sorry, kubectl pods. Sorry, get pods. I'll just see there is a 2 pod. So I'm going to delete this pod. Kubectl delete. So this should pod. So pod is deleted, and let's delete another pod. Now let's perform this. Here you see I'm working on the screen. So the first part is created, kubectl get pod. See the pod is creating. Now this one is not creating successfully. Why? Because here you see we need to create this folder manually. Okay. So for that we should log in into the node. So what is the command? Minikube ssh. So I'm currently on this folder. Let's verify there is Bharati folder or not, Vijay folder. So there is no Vijay folder. I'm gonna create make dir Vijay permission deny. So I need a sudo permission mkdir vijay. So Vijay folder is successfully created, and now I am on this Vijay folder. So here I gonna create a HTML folder. So HTML folder also successfully created. Now you see it taking some little bit time. Why? Because just now before I created this one, before that we performed this display command. Describe. We're gonna describe this pod successfully created. Okay, mounted on the volume. Type check failed. Why? Because there is a no directory. It will take some little bit time. Why? Because just now we created this folder, Vijay folder. So then we try this. Mm, Still is creating. So we don't need to uh, enter again and again. So we have a command called w-w, which is watch. You see this? The status has been changed. Container creating to running. So everything is working fine. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get this IP. So currently I am on this what is called this node. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to perform a command called kubectl port forward. So I want to forward this port support. So inside the container 8060, inside the container 80. So here what I'm uh, done, you see, so my container, my pod is running on this 80 port. So if I'm on this, if I'm on this node, I can access my uh, pod by using this 80. But here I'm just done this port forwarding. So we can access our container from my laptop, from my localhost 8060. See, there is a forbidden error. Why? Because there is a no index.html file inside this folder. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a index.html file on this host path. So where is this host path located? This host path is located on this node. So here I'm going to create index.html ls, so echo and h1 வணக்கம் டா மாப்ள host pathல இருந்து. So this is a Tamil word. H1. So let's verify to see this successfully. I have written this. Okay. Now let's refresh again. We see this. So I can successfully access my application. So this one also reflected. Okay. I hope you guys understand this concept. So now this index.html will be automatically created inside this container. Okay. So if you want to verify that one, so we can verify. Control Shift O, kubectl exec execute -it interactive terminal. So I need to copy this ports, paste here, bin bash. So I'm on my container. So here we need to verify the space. User share nginx user share nginx. So inside there is a folder called HTML. So inside you see this. I'm gonna perform this cat command. You see this. So this one is automatically reflected. This HTML page is automatically reflected inside this HTML. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create another pod. So we're going to use the same volume. So let's see. kubectl apply -f pod.html. So let's verify. Go to exit this kubectl get pod. See, two pod is created. This is a second pod -o wide. So I'm going to copy this one. So before that, you need to do a port forward because you need to try, you need to access our application from our laptop. On kubectl port forward pod slash. So this is a pod name 8050 on 80. It's kubectl forward is filling up. See 8050. Let's try to access our application on 8050. 8060 also working. See, and 8050 50. Oops. Yep, closed. 0 See, this one also perfect. This both pod getting the volume, getting the data from this one volume. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to delete this container, delete this pod. So, so deleting, and let's change this form. Taking more time. kubectl. This one was deleted successfully. So I'm going to delete this first part as well. So it's very it is deleted or not. You see, it is successfully deleted. Now what we're going to do is we're going to check the storage. We're going to check the volume. So the volume gets deleted or not. So you see Vijay. So Vijay folder is still existing, and so inside the Vijay there is HTML still there, and I'm going to cat this. You see, so this volume is not get deleted. But if the node get deleted, this volume will delete. So I hope you guys understand this concept. This is all about today. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe my channel, and also on the description I have attached my LinkedIn and the Instagram and the WhatsApp group link. So if you want to join my WhatsApp group link, so click the link and join my WhatsApp channel. And next video will be explore PVC, which is a persistent volume client. So which is one of the important topic in Kubernetes. So yeah, I will see you in another video, and tada, bye bye.